Greetings, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here with another video helping you play Hive like a champion. This is game one of the first round match of the 2022 Hive Online World Championship round robin. I'm playing white against MaxShark. That's Dmitry Maximenkov from Russia playing black. And it features a very interesting scenario later on in the game. One that I knew was theoretically possible. I don't recall ever seeing it actually in a game before. As you know, the Pillbug was designed and released in 2013, was a fantastic addition to the game. Prior to the Pillbug, with the two expansions, the Ladybug and the Mosquito, the game had a tendency to be biased in white's favor. That Pillbug, however, introduced as a defensive bug primarily, changed the entire complexity of the game, made it much more deep, much more interesting, and most of the top players will tell you that it's a lot better game played with the Pillbug and all three expansions. Of course, the Pillbug has the ability to move another bug. It can be used defensively to take your queen, warp it out of a dangerous situation. It can be used offensively to take a bug and move it into a kill spot, even actually moving an enemy bug into a kill spot. But this game shows something very interesting happening. So let's get on with the game and we'll see what happens as we proceed. Both players open with ladybugs. I followed with an ant. Max followed with a mosquito. When I chose my queen position, Max chose a Z queen formation, placing his queen opposite from mine. Mosquito, Pillbug, and ant. So first 5 moves each. Both players bring in 5 bugs apiece. Nobody has moved yet. The white ant is the first one, doing what ants do best, pinning the black ant. Another black ant comes in, a white ant, and the black ant does what ants do best, pins the white ant. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. And at this point, the black mosquito becomes a harassing mosquito, threatening to warp the Pillbug away from the white queen. So the white mosquito moves away. Notice how this anchors down the white queen, so then the black mosquito no longer has the ability to warp the white queen away. When a mosquito is adjacent to a Pillbug, if you attempt to pin it, for example, if I pin it with the mosquito or with an ant, then at some point in the future, the mosquito, using Pillbug power, can warp that pinning bug into a position so that the mosquito gains mobility. Knowing that's the scenario, I did not want to pin it with my mosquito. Also, this spot here is a potential beetle factory, so I don't want black to be able to bring a pin-proof beetle into this spot. So by moving the mosquito away, it keeps the white queen anchored down. The white mosquito still has ant power. It releases this ant to move, and it stops this spot from being a beetle spawn point. Multi-purpose move in that spot. So Max brings in a beetle, and I pin it with the ant. Second beetle comes in, and I pin it with the mosquito. Now, of course, the mosquito can climb atop the black beetle. The black ant moves into a fill position. One or the other of these two black beetles is climbing atop the hive. So my mosquito covers the one beetle, the second beetle advances forward, and my mosquito covers it. So at this point in the game, I felt very confident because my mosquito had effectively neutralized both the black mosquito and a black beetle. But the black ant creates a fill, and nothing can stop the second black beetle from climbing up. I want to do my best to keep the ants pinned in place, and sure enough, the beetle climbs up. Nothing I could do to stop that. I do bring in a defending beetle of my own, however. Black spider comes in a pin-proof spawn point. It also threatens to release the black ant. I would much rather have the spider moving rather than the black ant, so my ant comes over, blocking the black ant in place. And sure enough, the black spider moves the pin out, pinning my ant. Now here I wasted a tempo. My ant moves over. Again, what I don't want to do is I don't want to allow a bug to spawn in this spot by directionally pinning the black ladybug. It removes this spot as a spawn point. But I didn't think about the black pillbug moving in, so I wasted a tempo. The ant should have started off over at that spot. Happily, though, the lost tempo didn't cost me too much. Black grasshopper comes in, and this black grasshopper is taking aim at a kill spot here. But what I need to do is I need to protect this spot. So I don't want a grasshopper brought in here with an angle of attack to there. So the white spider comes in. The black beetle moves forward, covering the pillbug, and then I recover the black beetle. And then when the black grasshopper comes in with an angle of attack to that spot, my well-placed spider pins it. And his grasshopper attacks. Now, again, defense is going to center around this spot. It's going to be very difficult to keep this spot protected, but right now there's a gate on here, so I should be able to defend that spot. White spider comes in, and the reason for that is I don't want a bug to be able to go from here and then to there, freeing the black ladybug and making the pin on the white ladybug into a true pin rather than a false pin. So when the spider comes in, and I pin it, stopping the spider from being used by the pillbug. The black queen advances forward, and I'm no longer in particular time stress because this spot here is going to be difficult to get to. Of course, if this spot is filled first, then the white ladybug is free. So black is going to more than likely be looking to fill this spot first and then take the kill shot there. So that's what I need to protect against. And sure enough, the grasshopper comes in there. I move my beetle forward. Now the ladybug attacks, filling the setup shot, and now I have to keep this spot here from being filled. Of course, the black pillbug is headed toward that position, so I have to take advantage of the elbow here and use a fill to free the ladybug, and that's what my ant does. Now the ladybug is free to jump out. The pillbug moves forward, threatening to warp the black queen and take the kill shot, and so the ladybug jumps out. And note here, I'm already positioning myself to be able to control the movement of my opponent. So the black ladybug is one of the more versatile bugs. By my white ladybug jumping out to here, it keeps that ladybug from moving. Black only has an ant left, and I have a free ant that if that black ant comes in, then I can pin it. Sure enough, the black ant comes in. I'm not concerned at the moment about pinning it. I'd rather my queen escape, so my queen jumps out, forming the ring. If the black grasshopper breaks the ring this direction, the white spider just pins it, or shifts the pin to the ladybug, that doesn't gain, it only gains one attacker. If the black grasshopper jumps this way, of course my ant goes ahead and pins it. The black pillbug doesn't have a real good option as to going somewhere, so instead of breaking the ring, Max forms a second ring, potentially freeing 2 ants. I can't allow that to happen, so I break the ring, pinning the spider, and both of these ants remain pinned. Black ant shifts over into a kill spot, freeing the other black ant. And so I shift over, breaking that ring, keeping the black queen anchored down. And of course the grasshopper, if the grasshopper jumps to here, then I can keep the pin on either the grasshopper or the ladybug, not really in a threatening situation because there's 3 kill spots that need to be filled. Currently black only has 2 free bugs, so I'm feeling very confident that I'm not going to lose. The question is, am I going to be able to win? So when the grasshopper jumps over, I elect to keep the grasshopper pinned, letting the ladybug free. Forms another ring, and I just break the ring, keeping the ant pinned. So right now black only has 2 movable bugs, the black queen or the black ladybug. It has 3 kill spots to fill. And my beetle is atop the hive. I have not yet qualified for the win, but my beetle is moving in. The ladybug jumps out, freeing the ant, and my beetle continues to move forward. And again, when the ladybug attacks, there's no bug to take the kill shot. I cover the pillbug. The black queen moves. I cover the ladybug, and the black queen moves again. Now I anchor down the ladybug by spawning a grasshopper, which in its current position, if the black queen stays here, it will have an angle of attack to this spot. Of course, I couldn't do that right now because that would be committing suicide. But black queen moves, I cover the pillbug, black queen moves again, and here was the exciting point for me. I cover the black queen, and now you would think that black is shut out. Black has no mobile bugs, no movement whatsoever, no bugs in reserve to place. However, the black pillbug does have pillbug power, and the only bug that it can warp is my queen. And black is forced to warp my queen away. And of course, now I cover the pillbug again, so the black pillbug can't do any more damage. And the black queen is the only bug that can move. And again, no bugs threatening to take the kill shots. Another pair of grasshopper jumps, and the black grasshopper is now pinned, and black only has 1 movable bug, that's the queen. And then when I cover it, black is now shut out. Now, I have 2 grasshoppers in reserve. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces that have to be filled. I have to make sure that I don't open up a bug that could take a kill shot. So, anchoring down the queen with a direct drop of 1 grasshopper. My spider begins its movement around. Then I realized that I needed to make sure that I neutralized the pillbug before proceeding any further. So I cover the pillbug. Grasshopper jumps over. This makes 2 black bugs movable. The black ladybug jumps in, hoping to be able to free the queen, but my ant comes in, takes the setup shot, forces the ladybug to move away. The ladybug attacks, my ladybug attacks, and then black spider attacks, but I'm one tempo ahead, plus there's no black bug with an angle of attack to take the kill shot. And my ant swings around the hive, taking the kill shot. What an exciting game. It was nip and tuck there for a while, up until the point where I did a quick bug count, realizing that I probably, even though my opponent had qualified for the win, I wasn't under a big stress of losing. Big question was whether I could win or not. And then I love this situation. Let's go back to here. I love this position here where black to move, and the only thing that my opponent can do is warp my queen out of a dangerous situation. So very interesting Pillbug maneuver. I was very happy that I was able to use it against Max, not the other way around. Thanks, Dimitri, for a great game. And I'll be announcing the end result of our match. That was game 1 of a 4-game match. So in my next news broadcast, I'll let you know how the match turned out. And I have a couple other games I'd like to show replays of as well. So keep an eye out. As always, there's links down below if you haven't already purchased my book, or if you haven't purchased Joe Schultz's book, The Canon of Hive Groundwork, there's a link to that as well. If you purchase it through my YouTube channel, I get a little tiny piece of it as well. So as always, I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.